Hello and welcome to the next tutorial. Today we're going to be making this Clash Royale Shield with crown. Looks pretty cool. And if you stay till the very end, I will show you how to not have this weird part over here on the crown. It just didn't print right, and I'll show you what to do to fix that at the very end. So let's get started. We're going to start off with a box. We're going to create the shield, and to get this right, we're going to need a height of 5. So the box is already 20 by 20, which is exactly what we need. Now we're going to get the roof. That's this one right here. And yes, I'm going to rotate this way and then 90 degrees. And it's easier if you stay inside this blue box right there. I'm going to click the letter D so that it will move. You see right here how it's under the work plane? I'm going to click the letter D. There it is. And also it's going to be a height of 5. But this is going to be 20. It's already 20. And this is going to be a height of 7. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of things here. I think I can line it up, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to try this trick right here. I'm going to click the letter W. And then I'm going to hover over this side. I'm going to click on it. Now I'm going to click the letter D. Now I'm going to click the letter W again and click where the floor was. Yeah, this just moves the work plane. Okay, I know for sure now that this green is touching this red block. So now I'm going to select both, click the letter L, and they are now aligned. Great. So now I'm going to duplicate this, Control D. I'm going to rotate it actually easier, just click the letter M, and I want it to go in that direction. And I'm going to hold the Shift button down and move that up. And is it touching? It looks like it, but don't be fooled. Sometimes these things are wrong. So here are the dimensions for this one. It's going to be across is going to be 10. And the height is going to be 5. And it's already at 5 over here. Let me just make sure. Okay. So now I got to make sure that's centered. It looks centered, but I just want to make sure. I'm going to click the letter L, and it is not centered. Watch this all line up. Great. All right, so we have the basics right here of the outline. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this. We're going to export this as an SVG. And then I'll put a Clash Royale with the parentheses on 1. I'm going to hit save. And now I'm going to import it. Choose my file. Is it on here? No, I think I have it in downloads. Clash Royale, number 1. Open. Import. This is great, excuse me. However, we have to change the height, I believe. Yeah, we're going to change this to 3.25. 3.25. Is it the right height? Yep, perfect. We're actually going to use this right here. I'm going to group this. Actually, let's just bundle it. Control B, or you can click on that one right there. And we want this to be a height of 3. Actually, let's make this a height of 1. I remembered why we're going to use this, and I'll explain it later. Okay, so for this one right here, the one that we just downloaded, we have some options over here. So we're going to change this to inner line. We're going to keep it at sharp, but the line width is going to be 2.25. And of course, we want this to be yellow. There it is. And let's just make that yellow as well. Yellow. Let's group this L for align, and we're good to go there. Okay, life's good. I'm just checking underneath. All right, so now we're going to be using the wood. Now I type in wood here and it shows up usually. Now if it doesn't, someone please send me a message saying, hey, we can't find the wood plank. Mine doesn't show up for some reason, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. All right, I'm going to rotate this thing. And where is it? Oh, I can't see it. I'm gonna make it 90 degrees, and then I'm gonna click the letter D. There it is. Super easy. Now I'm gonna change this wood plank to make it fit inside of there, and here are the dimensions I'm going to use. First of all, 19. And then 30. Whoa, too far away. Let's zoom in, and next we want a height of 2.5. 2.5. Great. Now we have enough to fit inside. Now you're like, what are you doing? This isn't working for us. Okay, so here's the cool part about this thing. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this one right here, the yellow part, the one that we imported. I'm going to duplicate, and then I'm going to change this to outer line, and we still want it sharp, and we're going to keep it at 10. Enter. We're going to make that a hole. So now we should be able to get rid of everything that's outside of this thing. So I'm going to select very carefully the wood plank and this outer shield, and I'm going to group. All right, looks good. We're all good here. Good. And now for the crown. I think that's the crown, right? Crown next? Yeah, the crown. To do that, we're going to start with a cone. Now, this one here, we're going to change the settings of this cone to 15. And that is going to be 13. And this is going to be 64. Now, grab this corner right here. You're going to hit Shift, and that's too slow for me. I'm just going to click here now and do 13. The height should be 8.67. Okay. Really? Really? You're thinking that in your head, aren't you? That number. Now, I'm going to duplicate this, Control D, and I'm going to hold the Shift button down while I drag this to 11, but I am too lazy. I'm just going to click 11 now. Now, the height should be 10. I'm going to make that a hole. Okay, now I'm going to select both of these. I'm going to click the letter L so that I can make them aligned. I'm going to change my snap grid to 0.5. Technically, I didn't have to, but I'm going to move this 0.5 down. The purple went down. Oh, I had them both selected. I'm going to click away. Now, I'm going to move just this part here down 0.5. Good. I'm going to group these things. Let's change it to yellow. Great. So now that we have the basic part of this, we're going to get a tube. Now, this is all going to stay the same except for this one right here. We're going to change that to 1.5. Okay, now the dimensions of this one are going to be, let's hope this is right, 13 by 13, and the height of 1. Okay, so now we're going to move this up 3 millimeters. So let's just go ahead and change this to 1 millimeter there, and then just go up 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to select both of them, click the letter L, and then since I don't really care which one moves, I'm just going to have them meet in the middle here. All right, so we got that part down. I'm just going to select these two and then group. Good, we got part of that crown. Okay, so the next part is going to be these wedges. I'm not sure if you can see them here. There you go. These wedges over here on the top, which took me, I would say, at least 20 minutes to figure out how I was going to attack that. 20 minutes. Yes, I know. It's a lot of work here. All right. But before we do, let's just go ahead and move this over here. Well, we want it to be the edge over here. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty close. So I'm just moved it to the edge. Now I'm going to move it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate this one too. Control D, move it over there. I'm going to group this, Control G. Great. Okay, so now I'm going to change this. What are my dimensions for this one? I forgot. Box down ridges. Really, is that all it is? Oh, okay. So according to my directions, 5 by 5 and 5. Great. That's it. Actually, I think I have a solid. My bad. It's supposed to be solid for right now. But I'm going to drag one of these over. And then I'm going to shrink this to 5. Let's do 5. Come on. And let's go here. I think that was 8. All right. Yeah. And let's go 10. Okay, so the goal of this is we're going to change the shape of this thing. So let's change this to 10 millimeters. I'm sorry, 10 degrees. All right. And now we're going to move it down so that it covers this part right there. Can you see that? Okay, good. Whoa, let's change this right here. Let's change it to 0.1. Now, I'm going to try to get this at the very edge, okay? Doesn't have to be precise, but I'm making it. So I'm going to go over right here, right? Okay, so right there, it's at the very corner. Now I'm going to move it here, and I'm going to move it 14 times. Ready? Actually, I'm just too lazy. I'm going to hit Shift and then just drag this over here. And let's just make this negative 0.14. There. I know, I was lazy. My apologies. I'm going to duplicate this, Control D, click the letter M for mirror, and then click on this arrow right there. I'm going to hold down the Shift button and then click on the arrows to move it to the other side. It's too much, obviously. So now, let's look over here. It is too far, or not far enough. That's too much. But it looks pretty close. I'm going to say it's good enough, guys, good enough. I'm going to group these two right here, or these three actually. Group. Now we have a little wedge, and we're going to make that a hole. I'm going to rotate this 45 degrees. Right? Do you see that? And I believe I'm going to move it up. What do I have here? Did I move it up 5? 5.2 technically. So let's go 5.2. 5.2. Enter. There. That's where I have it. Now, if you notice, it's not going all the way through here. We got to make sure that we do. Otherwise, it's not going to look good. Now, here, I'm going to rotate it. Okay, I'm going to rotate. First of all, I'm going to duplicate this. So there's two of them. I'm going to click the M for mirror. Now it's pointing that way. And then let's change this over here to millimeters. And then I'm going to move it over. I believe it's 9. Let's see if I have that memorized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do you think? Does it look royal? I think it looks royal. Royal enough. All right. So now I selected everything and I'm going to group. Wow, that looks so royal. All right. So now I'm going to move this over here and then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. That is not rotating 90 degrees. Let me move it up here. There. It's not centered, so let's go over here. And of course, we need the jewel. It's nothing without the jewels. So this is how you make the jewel. Okay, this one right here, we're going to make the pyramid. Let's click 2 by 2. And the last one is 1.5. 1.5. That's so small. I'm going to click the letter F. I have it selected. I'm going to click the letter F. There, much better. But it was too much because I need to bring this one in. Now, obviously, too big. I'm just going to drag it over here and then make it big enough to cover this. Height is too much. Okay, again, letter F. Now, this one, I just want to move up by 0.75. So I'm going to move this up 1, 2, 3, right there. And then I'm going to group. Oh, by the way, when you try to group from this angle, for some reason, it selects everything around there. So you got to look at it from a different angle and group, Control G. There, we're going to rotate this 45 degrees, and then we're going to move it over here. And behold, a king has been made with no jewel in the front. So we move it there. And we're good to go. Now, of course, in the logo of Clash Royale, this should be blue. It should be blue. Why isn't it blue? Try that again. Oh, there it is. All right, so we have this part right here. That's good. That part's there. Okay, so now I'm going to export this, and I'm going to show you the trick to make sure that it's smooth all the way around. So let's Clash Royale and downloads. Okay, good. It's a program. So now I'm going to bring it over here. Let's see if I can find it right away. Clash. Oh, just got it right there. First one today, 8:52. Yes, I'm staying up late for this. Okay. So when you color this, obviously you use this, you change the colors, but here's the part that you need to do so it comes out smooth on top. You would click on this variable height and then click adaptive. So what it does, it's going to make normal thick layers all the way up to here. When it gets here in this area, it's going to give you thinner layers so that it'll be smoother. And up here, it won't be as thin because it won't need it as much. So that is how you make sure it gets smooth all around. It's just clicking the adaptive and it works perfectly. All right. Hope you enjoyed this and have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me some comments on what you think I should be making next.